Q. Okay, super cute.
But that's what happened, right?
What you
Run
think,
it
Q?
back.
All right, yeah,
Because
you stuck up for her. Okay, sis, I'm sorry. Go,
last
Q.
week the person with the cape was Adrian because he was like, "Oh yeah," she said, boo, boo, boo. But
What you think, Q?
I think that true leadership is recognized, and in that instance, the man is gonna get that big piece of chicken.
Is it tied to his money?
If you, I put it like this: if your relationship is flawed, yes, because no, like I always say, if a man is not leading appropriately, then that means that the woman is the alpha. So you basically in a lesbian relationship. So your whole shit is fucked up. So if that's not the case and he not getting the big piece of chicken, you with a lesbian. The nigga don't got no backbone. That's not some real, that's not a real man. So, but if it's in the right hierarchy and all that shit, yeah, he definitely by default getting the big piece of chicken. That's true leadership. And in my case, I would be getting a big piece of chicken. just to clear that up.
Damn. So break that down for us a little bit more. I'm interested. I'm smiling and shit. What you mean? Like how you?
Right.
How
So
that,
like in every household, there's a hierarchy, right? So when you're truly with a man, and to what Mary was saying, it don't matter if he got financial ups and downs, whatever. If you're truly with a man, his leadership is going to be recognized by default. You're gonna give him the big piece of chicken. But if you basically wear the pants, which would be what was happening in the Asian situation, throw that whole nigga away. You're basically in a lesbian relationship. That's like two women. That's two feminine energies in one house. What the fuck you gonna do with that?
damn. Hey Q. So if a man is in that type of relationship, does he deserve this?
Absolutely. Give that nigga a drumstick or a wing or some shit.
God damn, man. I don't know.
Well, do men
Damn,
feel
man.
like do men feel like men without money or without enough money to take care of their families?
I
Does that
think.
create insecurities if they don't have enough money or don't make enough money?
Yeah. Let me. If I speak for myself, I would say that if I was not the breadwinner in my household, I would feel some type of way. Should
But you would
we?
still
That's
deserve
a
the big
different
piece of
question.
chicken, though, no?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because anything come through that house that's not supposed to be there, it's my job, my responsibility, my opportunity, really. But yeah, I would feel some type of way.
But would you
But
still
she
deserve the big piece of chicken?
damn right.
Absolutely.
Okay,
If
Yeah.
he
that's all I
if
was.
he
That's all. That was the
if
point
he
I was trying to
didn't
make
have a
earlier.
job, he still deserved a big piece of chicken.
Yeah. No matter what,
Yeah.
Bob.
If you didn't have a job, you still deserved a big piece of chicken.
Why we deserve it no matter what?
We the man. All these all these women talking about, making it like monetary and saying that we don't deserve it, full of shit, because I guarantee 90% of these women in the morning time when it's time to go to work, they're gonna be getting dropped off by a man that's gonna go back to the crib, that's gonna lay up on their couch with stank feet, sweaty balls, or go to his baby mother house. You
What?
know what I'm saying? And he gonna get that big piece of chicken when she get off work. Trust me when I tell you. So they just up here spewing, you know, lies and shit like that. Homie definitely deserved that big piece of chicken. Homie probably out there selling some nickel bags of Reggie. I'm saying, trying to be an inspired rapper. He's still gonna get that big piece of chicken. I don't
Why
care
do
if
you
he ain't paying.
feel
I don't care if he ain't paying one bill. Trust me, he gonna get that big piece of chicken.
It's so much more that
Trust.
comes with being a man, though, that I feel like a lot of people miss. Like when it comes to a man, for me, like it's not the financials, because I could do that myself. If you're my man, you got to do some shit that I can't do. Like that's what feels it. Like, just like Q said, like, you dating a bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got to be able to do what I can't do, as in protect myself against other men, protect my household, raise my sons to be men, like shit like that I can't do. So that's so much more that's so much higher on the totem pole for me than what you make financially.
So if he didn't have a job, Mary, like I was saying, if he didn't have a job, he dropping you off at work every morning. But he doing those things that you just brought up, that you just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? As far as the kids and, you know, he's raising your boys to be men and shit like that, right? Is he gonna get the big piece of chicken? Homie ain't, let's say homie ain't worked in 8 years. You busting your ass, you being a nurse, you doing what the fuck you gotta do. You still coming home and cooking every day, 5 o'clock. He playing PlayStation. Is he still getting the big piece of chicken at 5:05 p.m.?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'm not here to make you
Thank
feel
you.
lower than you are at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
That's
8 years is a long time. Now, 8 years is a long
Thank
time.
you.
8 years?
It's gonna be my
Yo.
man long.
This nigga getting the fuck
Yo.
out.
Yo. One at a time. One at a time.
Trust me, I know for a fact y'all lying. I know for a fact y'all lying.
No,
women be out here lying.
Listen,
I agree with Bub on that. If your man is at home for X amount of time and you coming home, he was in the same place that you left him, he's doing this, not pulling his weight. Okay, maybe things happen with your job. Maybe you're not making the same money that you used to. That's one thing. But if you aren't pulling your weight in those other ways, you are going to look at him the same way. And if you serve him that big piece of chicken, you may be doing so with regret. Now, do I feel a man is worth more than his money? Absolutely. But let's be honest. Let's be real. Even outside of being married, women, at least the ones that I know, I'm not talking, if I was single, I'm not talking to anybody broke. I'm not talking to a man that doesn't have a job or a good job at that. When you get to be a certain age, and it's unfortunate that when people think about a good man, the first thing people say is he's got a good job. That is the first thing that is said. So people,
that's the first thing that's important to men, though, is their money.
Right,
that's what adds value.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not even.
So that is important.
Yo.
It is very.
She's saying that.
So
Let me tell you why y'all be confusing us, yo.
No.
Yo, you know how many women are out there right now? How many women are out there right now with some fucked up ass dudes that be spewing all this bullshit about woman empowerment and all this bullshit, right? But still got some bum dude that's been laid up, didn't put a ring on their finger for wild years. Pushing their girl car around all day, every day. Got his boys riding shotgun, smoke. They getting high. They listening to Dipset. You know what I'm saying? They wearing skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as he picks Shorty back up off work, it's gonna be the same shit.
But
Shorty gonna hop in the car. He gonna give her a kiss. They gonna go home. He gonna sit his ass down on the couch and she gonna cook.
Fuck that, Bub. That's the shit I'm talking about, though. That's a whole dyke. You just described the whole dyke. No disrespect to the dykes out there. That's a whole dyke. That's one of them Jada Mary Fresh looking bitches. Fuck that.
But Pete though cute.
Because even in your first scenario, you talking about a whole fucking third grader. 8 years? That's a lack of motivation. That's a whole.
It's mad women out there like that, and y'all know it.
But they out of order.
But Pete game though, I want to get back to love, because I take exception to the fact that love made it monetary, quick as hell. Why y'all women be doing that, yo?
So
why do y'all women do that? Why do y'all women feel like in relationships shit either gotta be 50-50, 60-40, or whatever the hell y'all want to call it, right? And I got my own theory of why y'all do that shit. Because y'all don't go into these relationships, you know, wanting to give that shit y'all all. Y'all always trying to formulate an exit plan. So if everybody just holding their own weight, you got an exit plan if shit get a little rough one day. I don't respect that, yo. I don't respect that at all.
So
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because I don't be saying this shit a lot. Yo, my wife don't pay not a one fucking bill, yo. And I don't want my wife to pay no bill.
So I think.
Okay, well, go ahead, Alex.
No, I was just gonna say to Bub's point. I think when it comes to y'all are putting it on us, it's society. Men, and I have said this several times on previous shows before. Your ego is associated with the things that you have, whether it be physically what is in your bank account, the cars that you drive, the clothes that you wear, all of that stuff, right? That's something that y'all put out there. Y'all feel more of a man when you're able to. I make more money than her. I'm able to do. It's a flex for you all. And it's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, that's not all men, Alex.
I'm not saying it's all men. But I'm just saying, let's speak outside of the folks that are on this panel right here, right? There are men who take issue with the fact that their wife makes more money than them. right? Because to them, they feel emasculated that their woman makes more money than them. They do. Despite all of the other things that they may do, it's a y'all thing. It's not us. Y'all equate, whether you want to admit it or not. And yes, we know that you all are more than your pockets and your money and things like that and your financial contribution. But a lot of men contribute manhood to, in addition to other stuff, to what they bring to the table, they financially bring to the table. And that's some real shit. And we may not be talking about your circle of guys that you're dealing with, but that is the truth. The first thing you hear people say, or even when men describe themselves, I got a good job. That's a thing.
I swear to God, boy. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out.